In today's class, I'll help you to know about the structure of heart. Heart is a muscular pumping organ which pumps out the blood into blood vessels. It is located between the lungs, slightly tilted towards the left in the thoracic cavity. This heart is made up of special type of muscle called cardiac muscle, and it's safely located in the rib cage. The rib cage only protects the heart as well as lungs. The duty of the heart is to pump the blood to blood vessels. The impure blood from all over the body is brought to the heart, and the heart pumps the impure blood to the lungs. In the meanwhile, the lungs supply the oxygen to the blood, and thus the blood gets purified and returns back to the heart. Then the heart pumps it back to all over the parts of the body. That's how the impure blood which is coming to the heart is made purified with the help of lungs, and again the purified blood goes back to the body, all parts of the body. This is the external view of the heart, and I'll help you to draw the heart as well as to know you very clearly about the heart. Now let me explain you the structure of heart. The heart is enclosed in a double-walled sac called pericardium, which is completely filled with pericardial fluid. It's a lubricating fluid which reduces the friction during the heartbeat as well as protects the heart from any sort of mechanical injuries. And the heart is made up of 4 chambers: right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. This right auricle and left auricle are thin-walled. Right ventricle and left ventricle are thick-walled. The purpose of the ventricles, which is having thick walls, is to pump the blood forcefully away from the heart. That's why the ventricles have got thick walls. Next, let me explain you about the septums between the chambers. The chambers have got division. Actually, I told you there are 4 chambers, isn't it? Top 2 chambers are auricle, lower 2 chambers are ventricles. And these 4 chambers are separated to each other with the help of septum. Actually, what's the purpose of septum? Septum between the auricles as well as ventricles prevent the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Here I have denoted you red color and blue color. Red color denotes where there is pure blood. Blue color denotes where there is impure blood. So these impure blood as well as pure blood doesn't mix with each other because of the presence of septum between it. Septum means division. Next, let me tell you about the valves in the heart. There are 4 valves. Between the right auricle and right ventricle, there are 3 valves, which is said to be tricuspid valve, which allows the blood to flow from right auricle to right ventricle. It never allows the blood to flow backwards. That's the purpose of valve. Likewise, in the left side, between the left auricle and the left ventricle, double valve, that is bicuspid valve, is present. It is also called as mitral valve. And next, 2 more valves are there. In the lower part of aorta, there is aortic valve, as well as in the lower part of pulmonary artery, semilunar valve is present. These 2 valves also prevent the backflow of the blood. So 4 types of valves are there: tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve, aortic valve, and semilunar valve. Next, let me tell you about veins and arteries. Already I told you the veins carry carry only the impure blood and arteries carry the pure blood. Now, from all over the body, the impure blood is taken to the heart through the two veins, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. The superior vena cava and inferior vena cava brings the impure blood to the right auricle. And then that impure blood is pushed to the right ventricle. And from the right ventricle, the impure blood is taken to the lungs through the pulmonary artery. Usually, arteries carry only the pure blood except pulmonary artery. So, this pulmonary artery carries the impure blood to the lungs and get it purified. And again, the purified blood in a sense, supply of oxygen. Lungs supply the oxygen. So, the purified blood from the lungs is taken again back to the heart through pulmonary vein. Usually, veins carry only the impure blood except pulmonary vein. So, this pulmonary vein alone brings back the purified blood to the heart. And that purified blood is getting filled in the left auricle. And then the purified blood from the left auricle is pushed to the left ventricle through bicuspid valve. This bicuspid valve or otherwise mitral valve. Now this left ventricle is completely filled with pure blood, oxygenated blood. And the oxygenated blood thus pushed to the all parts of the body through aorta. Aorta is an artery which carries the purified blood from the heart. This is the structure of the heart. I told you about 4 valves: tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve or mitral valve, semilunar valve, aortic valve. 4 chambers: right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. 2 septums are there. See here, the septum between the ventricles and auricles. The septum between the right auricle and left auricle is intra-arterial septum. The septum between the right ventricle and left ventricle is interventricular septum. And the septum is division, already I told you. The septum between the right auricle and right ventricle is right auriculoventricular septum. Septum between the left auricle and left ventricle is left auriculoventricular septum. So this brown color denotes the septum. Green color denotes the valves. Red color denotes the area where there is pure blood. Blue color denotes the area where there is impure blood. 2 more important points to be remembered. All the arteries carry the pure blood except pulmonary artery, which carries the impure blood to lungs. All veins carry the impure blood except pulmonary vein, which brings pure blood from the lungs to the heart. Thank you, children.